Have you ever wondered what our world might look like in 50 years if we continue on our current path? The prospect is not a rosy one unless we take action now to combat one of the most significant challenges of our time: climate change. Climate change, in its simplest form, refers to long-term shifts in Earth's climate patterns. This phenomenon is primarily driven by human activities, particularly those that release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases, including carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases, trap heat from the sun, leading to what we call the greenhouse effect. This effect, in turn, warms our planet, disrupting our climate and causing a cascade of consequences. One of the most visible signs of climate change is global warming, the steady increase in average global temperatures. This warming is not just felt on land, but also in our oceans and in the atmosphere itself. As temperatures rise, glaciers, ice caps, and polar ice sheets melt, causing sea levels to rise. This presents a serious threat to coastal communities and ecosystems that call these areas home. But the effects of climate change are not limited to melting ice and rising sea levels. It also intensifies and alters weather patterns, leading to more frequent and severe weather events. Think of the heat waves, droughts, floods, hurricanes, and wildfires that have dominated headlines in recent years. The increased carbon dioxide levels in our atmosphere also lead to ocean acidification, a process that harms marine life, particularly species that rely on carbonate ions for shell and skeleton formation. Climate change also poses a significant threat to biodiversity. As habitats are destroyed and temperatures altered, many species struggle to adapt or migrate quickly enough to survive. But it's not just the natural world that suffers. Climate change can directly and indirectly affect human health, exacerbating air pollution, spreading diseases, causing food and water shortages, and even leading to mental health issues related to displacement and trauma from climate-related disasters. Moreover, climate change exacerbates existing social inequalities and economic disparities. Vulnerable communities often bear the brunt of its impacts, facing displacement, crop failures, and increased resource competition that can lead to conflicts and economic instability. Addressing climate change is not a task for the faint-hearted, but it is a necessary one. It requires global cooperation and concerted effort, from transitioning to renewable energy sources and improving energy efficiency, to protecting and restoring ecosystems and implementing policies to reduce emissions from industries and transportation. So, what can you do? Start by reducing your carbon footprint. Choose renewable energy sources, conserve water, reduce waste, and support sustainable practices. Remember, every small action adds up to significant change. The time to act is now. The future of our planet depends on it. Together, we can combat climate change and create a sustainable future for generations to come.